Okay, so in this box should be the full set of Dayan and MFA stickerless crazy 3x3's which I bought from ZCube. I did buy these quite a while ago, and the reason why I've not unboxed them yet is because I've just been saving them until I feel ready to make them into force cubes. That's the modification that I'm going to do with them. So I think when I bought these, it was before ZCube started selling them in their new shades, because recently I found out that Dayan and MFA, they are now making the crazy 3x3's, the stickerless ones, in new shades, brighter shades, and also they've replaced orange with pink. So I think these should be the old shades. Let's open up the box and find out. So I'm still waiting for that giant 3x3 from HKNL store, which is 30 centimeters. It's been stuck at parcel farce for absolutely ages. Alright, so this should be the full set of planets. But let's just tip it all out. Nothing else in the box. So I won't talk about these cubes that much because I've already done that in my unboxing of the black plastic versions, which you'll be able to find on my channel. So I'll just give you a quick look at one of the boxes. Even though I've shown these boxes before, age 7 and up. Alright, let's open this. And hopefully it is the old shades, because I'm not really that keen on the new shades. Okay, so I think these are the old shades, and they are, which is just great. So we have Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Mercury, Earth, Jupiter, Venus and Mars. So it's the full set of crazy 3x3's. So I got the idea to turn these into force cubes from someone's video. I can't remember the channel name or anything. If I manage to find the video, I'll put up a link to the video in the description box. But yeah, this guy made some force cubes out of the crazy 3x3's, and I thought, why didn't I think of that myself before? It seems so obvious now, because I do love to have a variation of different coloured puzzles, and turning the stickerless crazy 3x3's into force cubes, it seems like an obvious thing to do to me. But yeah, it just never crossed my mind, so credit goes to the guy who came up with the idea before me. Okay, so let's see if I've got this right. On each cube you've got 6 colours, so that means I'll be able to make 6 force cubes out of them, but there'll still be 2 planets left. So I've decided I'll keep one of the planets how it is, and I will sell the other planet and then rebuy it in its new shades just for the variation. So when I've finished, I will have a circle 3x3 in black plastic. I will have a crazy 3x3 in red, blue, white, orange, green and yellow. I will have one regular stickerless crazy 3x3 and another regular stickerless crazy 3x3 in the new shades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs, put these on the kitchen table and take them apart. Okay, so let's start taking these puzzles apart. I'll start off with Neptune. Not sure how easy or how difficult it will be to take these apart. Okay, that was pretty easy. In fact, really easy. So I can feel lots of lube on this one. Yeah, once you get a few pieces out of it, it just kind of crumbles, and it's very easy to take apart. And I keep dropping pieces. Right, so I'm not really sure how the mechanisms work in this, which make some of the circles locked and some of the circles not locked. Okay, oh, it's quite simple really. So it's actually these pieces. So this one doesn't turn at all, so this will be a 0 phase where when you turn the layer, the circle just stays where it is. And since this is turning, this will be a phase where when you turn the outside layer, the circle will turn with it. So that's quite simple. So yeah, let's start taking the pieces themselves apart. So these inner circle corners, they're just one piece each. Same with these bits as well, the circle edges. But then you've got corners which are made up of several pieces. And it's the same with these edges as well. So I'm actually going to put the car back into its box, and I'll carry on with splitting these pieces apart. Okay, so I've taken all of these pieces apart. I've ended up putting them on a paper towel, and I've taken the cube mat away because I don't want lube getting onto the cube mat. It might kind of ruin it or whatever. Alright, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, so I've taken all of them apart, except for Mercury. I'm going to leave Mercury as a regular stickerless one. Venus, I've put that into the box of things that I'm going to sell on eBay, and I'm going to rebuy Venus in the new shades. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start putting the pieces together. So let's put a corner together. Yeah, they're a lot more easier to put together than what they are to take apart. So there's your corner, and let's put an edge together. Simple as that. A bit hard making it stay together. Let's try another edge piece, see if they'll fit together better. Hopefully they will do. Yeah, so there's your edge. So I've got quite a lot of work cut out for me. I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll see you in a while. Okay, so I've assembled all of the pieces, and I've actually put a couple together already. I'm actually going to do a time lapse with this and upload it as a separate video. Disappointingly, with this red one, the edges, they look a lot darker than a lot of the corners. It doesn't seem to be showing up that well through the viewfinder. When I look at this through the viewfinder, I can't really tell much difference between the pieces, but in real life, like these edges and these corner bits of the circle on each side, they look a lot darker than the corners, unfortunately. But I guess it's not too bad really. It may not be as noticeable once it is stickered. I think though, if I was to take the corners apart and put something inside them, like maybe tissue paper or whatever, it may make them look more darker, because I think the light kind of goes through them a bit. I'll show you what I mean. So here is an orange piece, and if I put my finger behind it, it makes it look more darker because the light is going through the plastic a bit. So if I was to put something, if I was to take these corners apart and put something inside them, like maybe tissue paper or whatever, it may make them look darker and match these edges better. Now the centre pieces, I've not actually taken them out and put in red ones on each centre. I don't really like messing around with the tensions on puzzles. I'm very unlucky with that. It would be quite a bit of hard work, and to be honest, when you've got a cap on it, you can't really notice it that much. I mean, if you're kind of looking at it closely from the right angle, you can kind of see a bit of the white plastic there, but it's really not that bad at all. Plus, once it's stickered, it might be less noticeable because, for example, so this is going to be the white face. You know, I'm going to put white stickers on this face, and they will basically match the white plastic that you can see there a little bit, so it may not look as bad. It may even be more difficult to notice if you've got white stickers on this side, and like this side, this will be the blue side, all the blue stickers on it. So yeah, I don't really think it's that much of an issue really, but you know, that you can kind of see the colour just a tiny bit. Alright, so I'll record some footage of me putting one of these cubes together. You can see a cap has accidentally put itself onto this this green stalk. So these are quite easy to put together. It's not really that complicated or anything. Okay, let's put on the yellow caps first. Oops, I'm almost going off camera there. Let's find that last cap. And there's an edge that I've not put together there. I'll find the other piece for it later. So if I just try and put it in like that, it's not really stable, it can fall out quite easily. So I'll just put this piece into there like that. And I'll put it in, and it stays there a lot more better. Let's see. Then you just pop this piece in like that. There you go. So these are really simple and easy to put together. Oh, I know why this wasn't together. Actually, I left it apart on purpose because this actually has a moulding flaw. So you can see this bit, this hole, it's raised, and it shouldn't be like that on every single other piece. This hole isn't raised. So that's, whoops. So that's how it should be. You can see that's not raised, whereas that one is. And so because of this being raised, that's why they won't fit together properly. Got that gap there, so I'll have to use a file or something to sand that down. I do quite enjoy doing this kind of thing. I find it therapeutic and relaxing. See, the other two that I've built, this wasn't happening when I was building them. There you go. So I'll just tip it over like that, put in the corners. So the last pieces that I put in are the little inner circle corner pieces. Okay, so we just need to put this edge in, but it's got that moulding problem, so let's see what I can do about that. It's a bit hard doing this from behind the camera. Okay, so hopefully these pieces should fit together now. And they do. So that is the last edge, and now all I need to do is to put in these corners. It's very simple, you just push them in and they pop in. So just one more inner circle corner. It's got a bit of flashing on it there. And there you go, so that's that cube completed. Well, not quite, because it still needs to be stickered. So yeah, this centerpiece, it does really stand out, and it's because it's got dark blue underneath the yellow cap. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to look that bad at all. When this side is stickered with blue stickers, I don't think it will be that noticeable, really. But yeah, so can't remember what planet this is going to be. It's going to be Saturn. And yeah, I don't have any stickers yet. I'm going to order some from Oliver Stickers, but I really don't know. I don't know what kind of shades would go best with coloured plastic, because it's like I don't want to get the wrong kind of shade and for the stickers to really clash with the plastic. So I don't know what would suit coloured plastic the best. Maybe pastel colours, maybe light colours, maybe dark colours, maybe kind of neon, kind of fluorescent colours. I really don't know, but that's something that I'll have to figure out. So when I come back, all of these cubes will be assembled like this. So it's been quite a while since I last did a video on this project, but yeah, you can now see that I've made all of the force cubes. So we have Neptune, Uranus, Mars, Earth, Jupiter and Saturn. And I've also received some stickers from Chewies Stickers as well. So I decided to buy some dark shades because I have like a sample sheet from Oliver Stickers, so it's got all sorts of different coloured stickers on it in different shades. And I will put them next to these puzzles to just see what seemed to work and what didn't seem to work. And what really doesn't seem to work is the bright coloured stickers. They seem to just really clash with the coloured plastic, and darker colours don't clash as much. So I decided to get some stickers in dark shades from Chewies Custom Stickers, which are here. And he also sent me colours that are in normal shades by mistake. But I may actually end up using one or two of these. So yeah, it's been quite difficult trying to decide, you know, what colours and what shades I want to use on these puzzles. So yeah, so I'm going to be using white, pink, unsure about these reds, unsure about the yellows, and I'm going to be using dark blue and dark green. Okay, so it's a few days later and I've stickered some of these cubes now. I've also swapped the cores of Uranus and Neptune with each other. So this was Neptune and this was Uranus, but now this is Uranus and this is Neptune. And the reason why I did that is because, well, Neptune, it's a much bluer planet than Uranus. Uranus, at least from the pictures that I've seen anyway, it looks like a very pale blue. So I thought white would suit Uranus better and blue would suit, I almost said Pluto then, blue will suit Neptune better. Now, I'm not really sure what I was thinking when I decided to put pink stickers onto some of these puzzles. I do like the way pink looks, and I think it does look really nice on this yellow, and I think it also looks really nice on this blue as well. But it just doesn't fit in with the other colours on the puzzles, because the other colours are a lot darker. So the pink, the bright pink, it just doesn't really work, to be honest. So I decided to sticker this cube with orange on it instead of pink, just to compare. And I think the orange, it does work a lot better than the pink. It goes with these other colours better. So I'll be taking the pink stickers off these and I'll be putting orange stickers onto them. Now, when looking at these puzzles with the bright pink on them, it doesn't really look like the bright pink is clashing with the coloured plastic, and it kind of helps me to visualise a lot better how other lighter colours would look on the cubes. And it's like, now when I kind of imagine lighter colours being on these cubes, it seems as though they wouldn't really clash with the coloured plastic, at least to me anyway. Maybe these puzzles would look better with lighter colours on them instead of these darker colours. I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to stick with the darker colours because I do think the darker colours on the coloured plastic, it does work really well. And I'll just swap the pink with orange. Orange is kind of bright, but it doesn't seem to stand out as much as pink, so it just kind of goes with the darker colours better. If I was going to have all of the other colours on these puzzles to be bright shades, then I would probably leave the pink on them. Maybe, just maybe, I might sticker these two in bright colours just to see how they look, and then it will kind of it will give me more of an idea whether all of these cubes would actually look better with brighter colours on them rather than darker ones. But I think it's very likely that I'm just going to stick with the darker colours. Okay, so while I've been away, I decided to sticker this orange cube with the bright shades just to see exactly how it will look. And I was right in the first place, because I first thought, you know, bright colours on a coloured cube will probably look garish, and then I started doubting that, you know, because of how the pink looks on the yellow cube and the blue cube. But looking at this orange one with the bright blue on it and the bright green and the brighter yellow, overall, and the pink doesn't really seem to go with the orange that well either. It doesn't look as good on this orange cube as how it looks on the yellow and blue cube. But overall, the cube, it does kind of, the red's okay, that's like a medium red, but you know, especially the green on the orange, it does kind of look garish. So I'm going to stick with the darker shades. So I'll be taking these stickers off this one and putting darker shades onto it. I've already got the darker shades on these two puzzles, and on these two, I just need to swap these pinks for oranges. The other shades on the cubes are the darker ones. Okay, so all of the force cubes have now been stickered, so that's all of the force cubes finished. So I'll show each one close up. So here we have Uranus in white plastic. I chose white plastic because Uranus is a very pale planet. Then we have Neptune in blue, because Neptune is a blue planet. Earth in green, because, well, Earth is mainly a blue planet, but there's a lot of green as well, a lot of vegetation. And I think these have just turned out really well. I think they look really nice. Saturn's a bit of a yellow planet. Jupiter in orange. I know Jupiter isn't orange, but orange and red were the only colours that I had left, and obviously red has got to be Mars, because Mars is the red planet. So I had to go with orange for this one. And you can now see it with the new darker shades on it. And then Mars, the red planet. I think my most favourite looking one is probably Saturn, and that's probably because yellow is my favourite colour. So because there was only enough colours to make 6 force cubes, because a cube has 6 sides, so like here's a stickerless one, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colours, so you can only make 6 force cubes out of these. And the full set is 8 cubes, so that means there's another 2 left over. So that means the other 2 that are left over are this one, stickerless in the old shades, and this one stickerless in the new shades. And I kind of feel quite tempted to buy a full set of these and make force cubes out of them. I think a pink crazy 3x3 would look really cool, to be honest. I'm not really sure if I'll do that though. So let's put these with the other cubes. So there is Mercury and Venus, and let's put the circle 3x3 in black plastic with them as well, because it's kind of the same thing. So there you go, you can't really get any more varied than that. We've got the circle 3x3 in black plastic, Uranus in white plastic, Neptune in blue plastic, Earth in green plastic, Saturn in yellow plastic, Jupiter in orange plastic, Mars in red plastic, Mercury stickerless old shades, and Venus stickerless new shades. And why not, let's add my full set of crazy 3x3s in black plastic to these. So yeah, I was thinking that once I've made all of these force cubes, that I would probably sell the set in black plastic on eBay, because there's no point in keeping both sets since they're both going to solve exactly the same as each other. And I thought I'm probably going to way prefer the look of this set over the black plastic set. But to be honest, I do really love the way the black plastic set looks. You know, because it's all in black plastic, it's all uniformed. And I think they just look nice in black plastic anyway, and I can't really bring myself to sell them on eBay. I think I like the way the black plastic ones look about as much as how the force cubes look, so I'm actually going to keep both sets. So let's start scrambling these force crazy 3x3s, starting off with this white one. So that is Uranus scrambled. Now for Neptune. Earth. Saturn. Jupiter. Oops. And Mars. And I cannot solve all of these yet. And I guess I might as well scramble these as well, since I've scrambled all of the force cubes, so you can see how they look. So this is a circle 3x3, which is it's pretty damned easy to solve. It's not really anything complicated. If you know how to solve a 3x3, then you'll probably be able to figure this out. It's quite intuitive. And then Mercury in the old shades. Oh, it's not turning that well at all for some reason. Kind of feels as though maybe there's some flashing inside that's catching. So there's mercury. And then lastly, Venus stickerless in the new shades. This isn't turning that well either. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Alright, well, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.